Hi there, my name's Nick, I'm autistic and I also have ADHD, which means I'm an ADHDer. What are we talking about today? I am working largely unscripted here because I thought, well, if I'm going to show people what it's like living with autism and ADHD, I really should try and be as natural as possible and try and cut out some of the scriptedness. My language might be a little bit odd, but hey, I'm being real. Today I thought I'd think about, I started to think about the myths around autism. What causes autism and what most certainly does not. To help me with this, I've just opened the internet and just randomly asked the question, and oh my goodness me, some of the thoughts out there, really, people. Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder, and it is largely genetic. So if you have autism in the family, there's a fair chance that you or your children, will also develop autism. It is not caused by bad parenting. You are born this way. Your brain develops differently. Older parents may be a factor, apparently. Now, that's certainly not true in my case. Environmental causes, again, substantial research. No one's been able to come up with any, particular environmental factors there. You are most certainly do not become autistic because of a vaccination. That's one of the biggest myths out there. So anyone who tells you that is absolute rot. Another myth is that it's just a childhood condition and that you can grow out of it. No, of course you can't. You're born that way. If you're born with one leg, you're not suddenly going to sprout a second leg like when you become a teenager, are you? Or an adult? No. It is the way you are born. All autistic people have special talents and are super brainy. No, we're not. We are different. We are not all savants. Savantism is something completely separate. Even neurotypical people can be savants. We are not all like Rain Man. That is not real. We are talented, sure. But there's a whole bunch of neurotypical people that are also talented. Autistic people have learning difficulties. Maybe, but neurotypical people can have learning difficulties too. That is not just autistic people. A lot of that can be environmental. I know that for myself, when I managed through school and everything, and I'm still studying in my late 50s, but it has to be in the right environment, because of sensory overload. So if you give me the right environment, i.e. not a classroom, I'm fine. I can study my little heart out, in a slightly roundabout skew-whiff way, but if you put the right accommodations in place, I can study. Autistic people are antisocial. Sort of, not exactly. I mean, I would like to be more social. I'm just not very good at it. I'm dreadful because I don't pick up social cues very well. I don't know when it's my turn to speak. I struggle with reading body language. I've got no idea with intent. I get utterly confused by facial expressions, and I'm going to do one on facial expressions and emojis shortly because emojis do my head in. And cartoons, they just, no, I'm completely stuck on those. I don't seem to be able to read subtle differences in facial expressions. So therefore, my responses are out of whack. Taking things literally is also a problem. So that's that, and again, sensory overload that we experience with people around us. So it's not that we're antisocial, it's just that we need it in small doses. Can autism be cured? No, of course not. You are born that way. No way. Only boys are autistic. Yay, I'm a boy. No, of course not. It affects females too. It affects a larger percentage of males, yes. But it's only more recently we're realising, or scientists are realising that, there's a large amount of females who are autistic too. We present differently. Just like we do with ADHD, we present completely differently. ADHD boys are zippy, naughty, bouncing off the wall kids in school. ADHD girls tend to be daydreamers. So yeah, it's the same neurological difference, but it just presents differently with males and females. Folic acid. No, folic acid does not cause autism. God, I'm looking at some of these things that are coming up on the websites in front of me are hilarious. Interpregnancy interval. Really? That makes no sense. Immune factors. Medication. Preterm birth. No. Maternal diet. No. Air pollution. No. Pesticides. No. Parenting style. No. And then, oh look, this one is a classic. Child car safety seats. Child car safety seats increase the risk of autism, apparently. No. Yeah. That's just nuts. You can't catch it. Great. Some people are nervous about letting their children come into contact with autistic peers out of anxiety over contagion, apparently. No, you can't catch it. You can cause autism by leaving your baby to cry it out. No, of course you can't. Poor nutrition. No. Bad parenting. Again, that comes up again. Cable TV. Oh, of course cable TV is going to cause autism. Oh man. Cell phones. No, cell phones do not cause autism. Difficult family situations. Yeah. Difficult family situations could cause a lot of anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues as you get older. Sure. But it's not going to make you autistic. You are born autistic. Spanking. No. I have been on the receiving end of rather a lot of spanking over the years, but I was autistic before I was spanked. No. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening to my ramble. Have a good day. Thank you. Be well.